China saying that it's going to restrict the export of chip-making metals. I think this is pretty interesting.
China is I think they're getting a little leery of all the chip makers leaving and the semiconductor companies getting out of China, going to places like India and bringing stuff back overseas. So yeah, this is the report that shows you the amount of gallium used by the United States and everything. So it's pretty interesting to see that the increase from year over year, if you go to 21 to 22, and then there's basically no recycling of this product at all. So gallium's price is around $543 a kilo. It's used in semiconductors. We don't make any in the United States at all. We have no inventory reserves for gallium. We have some for germanium, but China creates 60% of the world's germanium and over 90% of the gallium.
Wow.
They hold the cards there, and now they're saying August 1st, guess what? We're not going to send any more out. It's all ours.
I was listening to some analysis on this, though, saying that basically it's very hard for them to do that because we can have other people buy it, people from other countries, and then we just buy it off them. We just buy it off middlemen. Because they're saying they were going to restrict the export to the US, right?
From what I understand, they're restricting all of the exports.
They supposedly tried to do something similar to this with Japan in the past. And Japan just was able to buy it from, third-party middlemen, like people from different countries bought it and then sold it to Japan, which is who originally wanted it. This supposedly is not typically a successful strategy.
No, it's definitely not going to be successful. Where there's a demand, there's people willing to fulfill it.
There's a way, right?
So it's not. Yeah, there's a way, but you also have the Raw Material Alliance in Europe, where the rest of all of this stuff comes from Canada, Finland, Russia, and the United States. So it's like they're just going to pick up production. And once they pick up production, China's just going to lose another resource for creating revenue for their country. And it's going to kind of actually start putting them backwards. So this kind of strategy for the Chinese government brings them in reverse of where they're trying to go. So this is going to be a huge backfire, I think, for China.
It looks like a decoupling.
They're trying to strong arm. And the truth is that they're using a weak arm. We're going to see things start gradually going backwards there. And I think a lot of it has to do with they haven't really come out with the real numbers on the amount of people that died from COVID in China, which is astronomical compared to the rest of the world. There's reports that 400 million people really died from COVID in China. You really look at it and go, is this happening because they just don't have the resources to mine this stuff anymore? Germanium's used to make fiber optic cables. So it's similar to silicone. The US is mineral rich, but we don't touch any of our minerals. It's kind of like a strategic policy for our government to say, we'll use everybody else's, and then when theirs are gone, we'll use ours. I'm pretty sure Russia holds probably the next biggest amount of this stuff held naturally.